Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
As you are all aware about yoga service, and every Wednesday we are meeting for the same. So I would like to Miss Parul from Rungta International Raipur to introduce this session. Miss Parul.
Thank you, Praveen, sir. Good morning for giving me this opportunity. And good morning, everyone. I am Parul from Rungta International School. And I will just begin. Let the light shine through the darkness. Shubham Karoti Kalyanam. Suprabhat or Namaskaram. Good morning, everyone present over here. Today, we all have come together to celebrate vivacity. Vivacity is nothing but liveliness, and Sriti means the path through which this project we aim to lay to the path to the liveliness of all. This is the theme of vivacity, and with I have the utmost pleasure to be the torch bearer of this project through the services and action. जो शुभ करता है, कल्याण करता है, आरोग्य रखता है, धन संपदा करता है और शत्रु बुद्धि का विनाश करता है, ऐसे दीप को की रोशनी को नमन है. Rungta International School is delighted to be the torch bearer for the path to liveliness for all. And Vivacity Project has given this opportunity to our students to bring out our own light and spread the message of wellness to the world. With this, we begin today's program led by the students of our school, and the theme is the Surya Namaskar.
Good morning, one and all present here. We welcome you all on behalf of Rungta International School. We are delighted and honored to be a part of this service action project, Vivacity. We all are aware of yoga and many of us practice it regularly. But do we truly understand the significance of yoga? Do we take it as a medium of exercise only? No. Yoga is like music, the rhythm of the body, the melody of the mind, the harmony of the soul that creates a symphony of life. It is an ancient Indian discipline. It is both spiritual and physical. Yoga incorporates a variety of techniques such as breathing techniques, exercise, and meditation.
Oh wow! So what are we going to experience today, Kavish?
We will experience Surya Namaskar. It contains 12 poses of asanas, one after the other. There is a specific mantra for each asana.
Is that so?
Yes, but why do Surya Namaskar? Let me tell you the benefits first. Surya Namaskar promotes balance, improves digestion, strengthens muscle, stimulates spinal nerves, stimulates lymphatic system, improves creativity, intuitive abilities, decision making, leadership skills, and confidence. Apart from this, it also benefits our endocrine system and enables the various endocrinal glands to function properly. These include thyroid, parathyroid, and pituitary glands, as well as the adrenal glands, testes, and ovaries. It is an excellent way to manage stress and alleviate depression that cause hormonal disbalance.
Impressive, Kavish. So let's begin.
Of course, Arshi. But before starting today's session, let's pray to the Almighty with a nice sloka to spread a sense of peace and goodwill towards the entire universe.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukh Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
It means may all be prosperous and happy, may all be free from illness, may all see what is spiritually uplifting, may no one suffer in any way.
Now it's time to dive into the sequence and enjoy the performance.
Very first asana is Pranamasana, known as the prayer pose. This asana is a gesture of deep respect and greeting. The main benefit of this step is that it focuses on building a meditative yoga pose. This pose relaxes the nervous system and helps in gaining the balance of the body. It also helps in relieving stress and anxiety. To do this, stand at the end of your mat. Keep your feet together and distribute the weight on both feet equally. Open your chest and just relax your shoulders. Breathe in and lift both your arms up from the sides. Exhale and bring your palms together in a prayer position in front of your chest. Breathe normally and chant the mantra.
Om Mitraya Namah.
Mitra is a Sanskrit term derived from the root term mitra, referring to friend. Therefore, this mantra translates salutation to the friend of all.
The second asana is Hastuttanasana, known as raised arm pose. This pose is known for several health benefits from balancing your body, improving digestion, and also stretching the back and leg muscles. This is best for people suffering from asthma. To do this, firstly, breathe in and lift your arms up and back. Make sure that your biceps are close to your ears. Make effort to stretch your whole body starting from the heels up to the fingertips. Take deep long breaths and chant the mantra.
Om Ravine Namaha.
This mantra means the sun is being called on by its Hindi synonym Ravi, which means shining. Hence, the mantra is translated as salutations to the shining and radiant one.
Let's move to the next asana, Padhastanasana, known as the standing forward bend pose. It helps with insomnia and osteoporosis. It also helps in strengthening thighs and knees. Stretches hips, hamstring along with the calves. If you would like to get rid of your anxiety, stress and headache, then you should not ignore this asana. To do this, bend forward and touch the ground with your palms. Make a moderate effort to straighten your knees. Keep your hand motionless in this position. Never move them until you complete the third sequence. Exhale deeply while chanting.
Om Suryaya Namaha.
Surya has been derived from a Surya, a Hindu god who is responsible for moving the day and life on earth. Thus, Om Surya Namaha means salutation to he who induces activity.
The fourth asana is Ashtrasanchalasana. This pose is also known as the equestrian pose and is great for improving lung capacity and strengthens the leg muscle. Good for indigestion, constipation and sciatica. It makes the spine and neck flexible. To do this sun salutation pose, you have to take one leg at the back and one leg towards the front in a bending position. Then keep your arms straight and extend them forward towards the ground. Then breathe in deeply and look up as if you are looking towards the sun. You have to do this pose for 2 minutes or so before you move on to the next Surya pose. Now chant
Om Bhanuve Namaha.
In this mantra, Bhanuve is again derived from the Hindi synonym of the sun, Bhanu. It means the one who serves as the source of light. This translates the mantra as salutations to he who illumines.
The fifth asana is called Chaturanga Dandasana, also known as four-limbed staff pose. It has four root terms of Sanskrit. Chatur means four, Anga means limbs, Danda is staff for support, and Asana refers to pose. Dandasana strengthens the arm and back, improves posture, stretches the shoulder, chest, and spine. It also helps to calm the mind. To do the push-up pose, you need to bring both your legs toward the back and lift yourself off the floor. Make sure your hands are extended downwards. It is through the hand that you should be able to support your body. Pause breathing for a moment and chant.
Om Khagaya Namaha.
Khag is a Hindi term that refers to the who resides in sky. Thus, the shloka translates salutation to he who moves quickly in the sky.
The sixth asana is Ashtanga Namaskar. The 8 parts of your body, including 2 hands, 2 feet, 2 knees, chest, and chin, should touch the ground. It helps in strengthening the arms along with the shoulders and legs. This pose also helps in releasing the tension around the neck and shoulders and improving the spine's flexibility. To do this, firstly, gradually bring your knees down to the floor, then exhale. Slightly take your hips back and slide forward. Relax your chest and chin on the ground. Elevate your posterior a little bit. Hold your breath here and chant
Om Pushyane Namaha.
The term Pushne is derived from the term Poshan, which means nourishment. This Surya Namaskar mantra is chanted to praise the sun for being the giver of nourishment to the living beings.
The seventh step of Surya Namaskar is Bhujangasana. In the Sanskrit language, the word Bhujanga means snake and Asana means pose. And hence this pose is also known as Cobra pose. This pose is considered the best to achieve a flat belly, as it stretches the abdominal muscle, relieves symptoms of fatigue, menstrual cycle, hormonal disbalance, backache, and sciatica. Slide forward and raise your chest to the Cobra pose. Keep your elbow bent and fixed in this pose. Keep your shoulder away from your ears. Slowly look up. The body below the navel remains pressed down into the mat. Breathe very slowly and chant.
O Hiranyagarbhaya Namaha.
Hiranyagarbha is a composite term formed by Hiran and Garb. The deer womb is also considered as the starting of life in the universe. It is also known as golden egg, since the sun is golden cosmic body. Hence, this mantra refers salutation to the golden cosmic self.
The 8th step of Surya Namaskar Yoga is Parvatasana, usually known as mountain pose. This one is also beneficial for removing all kinds of stress and tension and strengthening all corners of your heart. It increases the blood flow and relieves symptoms of menopause in women. To do this, you firstly exhale and lift the hips towards the ceiling. Try and push the heels down towards the mat. Alternatively, you can keep the knees gently bent and heels off the mat. Slowly drop your head and try and look towards your neck. The weight should be evenly distributed on hands and feet and the neck should be relaxed. Now, take a few deep breaths as you continue to chant
Om Mariche Namaha.
Marich is another synonym of the sun, that means rays of light. Since sun brings forth dawn, thus this mantra has a translation that conveys salutations to the Lord of Dawn. It inculcates the true wisdom to discriminate between what is real from unknown.
The 9th step of Surya Namaskara Yoga is Ashwasanchalasana or the high lunge pose. Ashwasanchalasana tones the abdominal organs, adds flexibility to leg muscles. Now come back to equestrian pose, asana number 4, but this time with the right leg. From the downward dog position, bend down and bring your left leg forward in between your palms. Your right leg should be straight with your right knee touching the floor. Your left leg should be perpendicular to the floor. Your hand should be straight with the palm at one place on the floor. Now look up and then curl the right toe under. Inhale and chant.
Om Adityaya Namaha.
Aditya is the son of Universal Mother, Aditi. In the Surya Namaskar mantra, we are praising Sun as the son of a cosmic mother. It translates as greeting to the son of Aditi, the cosmic mother.
The 10th Yogasana is Padhasthanasana. This asana helps us to stretch all the muscles in our spinal column, stimulates the nervous system and improves the blood flow. It also tones the abdominal muscles and aids the reduction of belly fat. It is extremely beneficial for people suffering from problems associated with the throat and nasal regions. Firstly, exhale and bend down while placing your toes aligned to each other. Touch your toes with your fingers. Bend the knees if needed and gently straighten the knees and try to touch your nose to the knees. Exhale deeply while chanting
Om Savitre Namaha.
The sun shows two of its states during the daily hours, the sunrise and sunset. Before the time of sunrise, it is known as Savitra in Hindi or Sanskrit. Hence, Om Savitra Namaha expresses salutations to the Lord of creation or the one who enlightens the world.
The 11th yoga asana is Hastuttanasana, known as the raise jump pose or the bending backward pose. It stretches and tones the abdominal muscles, beneficial for people suffering from asthma, lower back pain and fatigue. It aids digestion, it improves digestion, stretches your abdominal muscle, expands your thoracic arch. Inhale while lifting your upper body. For this, you should stay in standing position and raise your hand. Now, as you do this, bend your torso along with your hands backward. Take deep long breaths and keep chanting the mantra.
Om Arkaya Namaha.
The term Arya here has been taken from Ar, which denotes something which is worshipable. The practitioners greet the sun as well as the sky to receive energy and to express gratitude to the great force in the sky. Hence, it is translated as salutation to he who is fit to be praised.
The 12th step of Surya Namaskar is Pranamasana or prayer pose. This pose is also known as the Anjali Mudra. Pranamasana is also the last 12th posture of the Surya Namaskar. It signifies the gesture of reverence. It helps center the mind and body and helps reduce anxiety and stress. To do this, firstly exhale and bring your hand in front of your chest. Namaskar or Anjali Mudra. Feet are together or hip width apart. Continue to evenly distribute weight on all four corners of your feet. Align the center of your head to the pelvis and give gentle pressure on the fingertips and base of your palm. Observe what is happening in your body. Exhale and chant
Om Bhaskaraya Namaha.
Bhaskar is a composite term having Bha that means light and knowledge, while Kar refers to day. It signifies the sun as the one who brings light and knowledge to the practitioners. Now, let's take a small recap of what we learned today. Pranamasana, Hastuttanasana, Padhasthanasana, Ashwasanchalasana, Chaturanga Dandasana, Ashtanga Namaskar, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, Ashwasanchalasana, Padhasthanasana, Hastuttanasana, the 12th and last Pranamasana. To have a healthy and harmonious life, it is good to practice yoga. Regular practice of yoga will surely help you all to achieve a better life, physically, mentally, and spiritually as well. Let me conclude with what is said in Bhagavad Gita. Yoga is the journey of the self, through the self, to the self. Thank you everyone for watching our performance. Have a great day. At last, I would request all of you to stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you so much, Ms. Parul and Rungta International team for nice presentation about Surya Namaskar and its benefits.
Thank you
Make
so
sure
much,
everyone
sir.
will follow. Yes.
I would like to give the vote of their thanks. On the behalf of Rungta International School, I extend my very hearty vote of thanks to the audience and all the schools for facilitating this Vivacity project for us. And I wish everyone all the best. And thank you so much for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Ms. Parul and your team for such a nice presentation about Surya Namaskar and its benefit. Make sure that everyone will follow the instruction given by your students. It would be really benefits for surviving in this type of situation, the current situation. Glad to tell you that our students have done live session in school. So I would congratulate it to you and your team for the successful session. Thank you so much once again. Have a great day.
Thank you.